tonight, the Lady Wolves of South Kitsap will take on the Bellarmine Lions. I'm Ryan McDermott, senior video production student here at South, and joining me in the booth tonight is another SK senior and video student, Kevin Nod. Hey Kevin, what kind of game? Wait, first we're going to take it to the, I think they're ready for the introduction, so we're going to take it down to the gym announcer. Here we go.
Joel Emmons. Or excuse me, Foreman. Joel Foreman.
We, the participants of the Narrows League, will demonstrate excellence in school, spirit, and pride. This will be accomplished through good leadership, integrity, and respect. By showing commitment, desire to motivate, passion for the game, and fair play, we will strive to be positive role models in our school and communities. Home or away, win or lose. Play hard, play fair, have fun. But remember that it is a game.
And that was developed by the students of the Narrows League. And now for the starting lineups for tonight's ball game. First for the Bellarmine Lions, number 10, Katie Swan. Number 13, Danielle Page. Number 32, Laura Hawkins. Number 40, Lauren Keeley. At number 44, Sarah Bergford. And now for your South Kitsap Wolves. Starting at a guard, a 5'5" junior, number 14, Rebecca Proctor. At a forward, a 5'7" junior, number 21, Olivia Bowie. At a post, a 5'11" junior, number 22, Katie Ralph. A 5'5" senior guard, number 24, Nicole Egebrun. And at a post, a 5'10" senior, number 25, Rochelle Cooper. The Wolves are coached by Denny Bond, Kathy Ballou, Mike Hewlett, and head coach Mike Allen. Would you please rise for the singing of our national anthem by members of the South Kitsap Highlighters?
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Chris. Oh.
Doom 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 diggy doom doom. Doom 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 diggy doom doom. Doom 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 diggy doom doom. Doom 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 diggy doom doom.
Alright, stop, collaborate and listen. South is back and my name is Glisten. Ladies, lady rules are kiting. Yo, they are exciting. Will it ever stop? Yo, I don't know. Turn up the lights and we'll know. Till the next scene, you better scream cause they're vandals. Light up the stage, it'll be due to this candles. Go ladies, go ladies, go. Go ladies, go ladies, go. Go ladies, go ladies, go. Go, 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 go. Go ladies, go ladies, go. Go ladies, go ladies, go. Go ladies, go ladies.
Okay, I'd like to welcome you guys all back to South Kitsap High School, where the Lady Wolves of South Kitsap are going to take on the Bellarmine Lions. Again, I'm Ryan McDermott, a senior video production student here at South, and joining me in the booth is Kevin Nod, another SK senior. So, Kevin, what kind of game do you think we're going to see this evening?
Well, I look for a battle inside between the tall bodies of both South and Bellarmine. Big girls, number 25, Rochelle Cooper, number 22, Katie Ralph of SK, and number 44, Sarah Bergford of Bellarmine, should be battling down low all night.
Well, it looks like the game's underway.
And turnover really early.
Yeah.
You call the travel on South.
And now it's the Bellarmine Lions ball.
South trying to pressure that defense really early as the SK fans start chanting defense. Bellarmine ball off Proctor. Really, Proctor's been a key player here for South this year, leading a lot of shooting guard, and doing a great job making the shots.
Yep. From the games that I've seen, I can totally tell that she is one of South's key players, along with Katie Ralph, Rochelle Cooper, and
Pretty much anybody else is in, right?
yeah, mainly the starting varsity. So
as South swings it around, trying to find that open woman.
oh,
That looked like a rejection, but they are calling the foul.
Is it Tolo week already, Kevin? Because that was a nice rejection right there, man. Ouch.
Yeah, you're right, Ryan. That did look clean. They call the foul on number 22, Hillary Shoup. As Olivia Bowie steps to the line. The last game we saw, last Wednesday.
Against the Lincoln Age, yeah.
Yeah, against Lincoln. I struggled there with the name there.
It's all right.
We saw South hit quite a number of free throws. They're doing a great job that game.
Yeah, unlike the Lincoln Names, that was one thing that gave them a good advantage was the free throw shots they were getting because they just added on to their points, you know.
And for those who didn't see that game, or have seen it here on BCATs during its many replays, the game was really a sloppy game at the beginning.
Oh, it definitely was really sloppy. Both teams didn't score that many points, but when they
I
came
think it
back,
was like 25-20 at halftime.
really, really low scoring. But as soon as the half turned around, South just picked it up and slammed on how many more points?
A lot. They ended up scoring like 70, didn't they? 60-something?
I think the score is
66-25 was the final score.
And South only led Lincoln Abe score 7 more points in the second half. So shows how good their defense kicked in.
That was a nice job by South as Rochelle Cooper banks it home. As number 32, Laura Hawkins dribbles it up. Dribbles around Bowie, and Bowie's forced a foul.
Yep.
Really your only way out of that play. As both teams have one team foul so far, as South leads 3-0. As Swan drives the lane, nice rebound by Bergford, who's unable to put it, and Cooper gets the rebound. That big battle I was mentioning in my opening.
Yep, definitely. Battle of the Titans.
As South once again swinging that ball around top, they find the opening. As Proctor drives, hits the front of the rim, or excuse me, side of the rim. Bellarmine looking for the open woman. As 13, Danielle Page drives the lane, but then Cooper comes up with a steal. Nice job defensively there. Proctor on the break. Really, South's done a nice job this year so far. 12-3 overall, 8-1 in the league. Well on the way to another state playoff appearance.
Yep, definitely. Most likely because they've been winning all their games, almost all of them.
Nice open court defense by Nicole Eggerbron. Comes up with a block. Finds the open. Rochelle Cooper, who was able to lay it in.
And tack on 2 more points for South Kitsap. So now the score is South Kitsap 5 and the Lions nothing.
South coming out playing defense this evening as Rochelle Cooper gets that block.
That was a clean block too, all ball.
As Bowie throws it out of the reach of Ralph, but South is able to track it down. Cooper is on fire.
Oh, definitely. She is. Oh, man, we should just call her. I don't know what to say, man. She is really on fire, though.
And South forces Bellarmine to use that timeout only about 2 minutes into the game here with the score 7-0. South Kitsap with 5:11 left here in the first period. Rochelle Cooper has come out firing.
Definitely, and it's one thing that's getting her firing is just all the rebounds South's been getting. Every missed shot that Bellarmine's made, it seems like they've gotten the rebounds from it. So,
Andor getting a steal, blocking the shots. They're playing great defense so far.
And they're also following up with pretty good offense.
Pretty good offense. The fast breaks, able to get it out and find the open body for the open shot.
Definitely.
SK Superfans trying to get the girls to keep this lead. You know they're pretty excited with 7-0 so quickly.
Definitely. Super fans of South Kitsap just try to pump them up and get the girls ready and rowdy.
South with that punishing full court press. But Bellarmine's able to beat it.
Ooh.
And shoots it right off the bottom of the backboard.
That's not really.
Gets the rebound.
That's not good if you want to make it into a basket.
It seems to be the set SK runs every time. That swinging around the top, trying to find the open shot. And that ball goes right out of bounds.
Looks like she lost it. She had no clue where
the
it
ref
went.
had his back turned to the ball, wasn't looking. Had to ask for the other ref's help. And they give the ball to Bellarmine. As point guard Swan sets the ball up. Nice read by Katie Ralph, able to step in front of that pass. That entrance pass was looking kind of nice, but Katie Ralph was able to step around Ensley and get the ball.
Yep, there's some more defense by South, just not letting the Lions really get down to their side of the court. Now Wolves are just passing it around until they find a
Bowie
like that.
from the mid-range with a mid-range jumper. Excuse me for stuttering there.
It's all right, Kevin. I still love you.
You dork.
Well, not love, but I think you're a great announcer.
As number 5, Alyssa Hester checks in, and number 44, Sarah Bergford checks out. Really, Bellarmine on their heels so far, down 9-0 really quickly. Missed shot, but the newly entered Hester gets the rebound.
Oh, there's the super fans going again, just trying to pump up Lady Wolves.
Nice defense by Eggerbrotten, but she gets the call. Really looked like she got ball, but they call the foul.
Whatever the ref sheet goes, it's early. They're the ones who call it.
First foul on Eggerbrotten, second team foul on SK. Really don't want to see them getting in any trouble in the team fouls. You don't want to see Bellarmine going to the line all the time.
Yeah. Or get too many fouls personally where you get ejected from the game. We saw a few of those happen last one when the Lady Wolves took on the Lincoln Apes.
As number 13, Sarah Groves checks into the game, Sarah Groves checks into the game. The rumble on the floor.
And still, the South Kitsap rock-solid defense is keeping the Bellarmine Lions to a score of 0 as they've brought their score up to 9 points.
South doesn't need to score many points if they're able to keep Bellarmine down.
Yeah, if they can't score any points, then...
Another block shot by Cooper. I wish we had stats because I believe that's her third, but I'm not for sure.
Yeah, third in what? How many minutes has been? 5 minutes almost? Not too bad.
Baseline jumper by Eggerbron off target.
There's the offensive rebound and puts it right back up for
Sarah
another 2.
Groves was able to get that rebound and put it right back up, as Ryan so astutely observed.
Astutely, I like that word, Kevin. Very nice.
I can't hear you with the super fans cheering. I sometimes cut your lines off.
That's all right. I'll do the same to you, respectively.
As Groves drives again. Bellarmine takes over the ball. As number 12, Caitlin Neary checks into the game. Superfans seem to have added a couple members.
Yeah, last time there was only about 5 of them. Now it looks like there's about 8 or 9.
And looking down there, you see Joel Emmons, a Wolf Tracks correspondent, out on special assignment with the Superfans. It should be a story on them coming up in like next month's Wolf Tracks, I believe.
Definitely, yep. Should look forward to watching that. It's going to be a great episode and also a great story.
As Neary, who just checked into the game, goes to the foul line. As the foul is called on number 22, Katie Ralph.
And hopefully for the for the Bellarmine Lions, they can score some points right now for the free throw line, because so far they have been not able to make 1 point this game. And the free throw line is one of those places where it's pretty easy to make a few points.
Number 10, Melissa McCool, comes into the game. Nice spark plug for the SK Wolves. Not like they need it right now, but good defender. Was able to play the 1 or 2 guard. Nice job by her all season long to get that ball and just bring energy to this team.
She's a real feisty player, as I've noticed from watching these lady basketball games.
As Paige gets a piece of the ball. And it seems the ball is always going through Cooper's hands. They find her in that post, and she's able to either, make the jumper or dish it back out. Ball always goes through her hands.
There's a spark plug, McCool.
With the shot clock running down, it's a shot clock violation on South Kitsap. Something you don't see in the men's basketball.
No,
SK men's basketball, yes.
Yeah, they try to keep an eye on the shot clock so they don't get into those violations and lose the ball. It was really close, though. She's trying to get the ball out of her hands, but she just didn't have time.
Great defense by Nicole Egerbrand. Knocks the ball out of bounds. So it is Bellarmine's ball, but great defense to knock it out. Bellarmine always seems to run the screens on the outside, trying to free open the wing. Call the foul on number 24, Nicole Egerbrand. I believe that should be her second foul.
Already in the first quarter, she's sort of getting high up there, so she's got to watch herself soon.
As 14, Rebecca Proctor checks in as the scoreboard confirms, she checks in for Nicole Egerbrand, who does have 2 fouls.
Yeah. So trying to get her out of there so she can get some more playing time later in the game if it ends up to being a close one.
Hawkins dribbles the ball right off her foot. SK ball as they try to extend this lead. One thing to say about Bellarmine, they have scored a point.
It's kind of tricky, Bellarmine, Bremerton. They got the same color, so I don't blame you.
As SK is going to set it up again after retrieving the ball on the ground. Oh. 3-pointer by Groves.
She was calling long distance from that one. Wow.
That was nothing but net right there. Nice shot. She kept the fingers extended.
Definitely.
A little show off there.
Yeah.
Nice shot, though. Extends
like
the lead to 14-1.
She's like a little female Reggie Miller.
Now, Reggie Miller would have flopped. They call the push on McCool. Already SK's 15th foul. They're getting really close to the bonus.
That'd be unfortunate because that's just a few more ways for the Lions to put some more points on the scoreboard. So far, they've been doing a pretty good job, only allowing 1 point and scoring 14 themselves.
Bowie checks in for McCool, and really it's really opposite fortune here. SK has a lot of fouls. Bellarmine has 1, so they don't have a lot. But then Bellarmine has 1 point.
Yeah.
As many fouls as they have
It's
points.
just showing that South being really aggressive. They're scoring points, but unfortunately they're getting some fouls.
Yeah. An
little
air
short
ball
there.
as Bowie rolls on the ground, seems to have hurt herself.
And the pass is a little
Lead
too.
pass is over Cooper's head.
You don't see that too often.
Bowie is limping. Not badly. She'll stay in the game.
Just got to shake it off.
She runs up to play nice defense. Really, you're reading the program. The program describes her as the defensive spark plug for this team.
I totally agree from what I've seen in the last few games.
Look at her up on number 12, Caitlin Neary. Nice defense, wasn't able to let her drive. As the ball goes off on Bowie. She hustled all the way down there to challenge Shoop, who bounced the ball off Bowie.
Yep. Man, the Lions just... There's finally the first basket.
First field goal for Bellarmine tonight. Comes with 10 seconds left here in the first period. Nice jumper by Cooper. I don't think she's missed tonight.
No, not at all, actually.
I'd like to know how many points she has.
Oh, me too, definitely.
Yeah, we'll find out at halftime for you
We'll
guys.
definitely get that for you guys. And as the end of the first quarter, the South Kitsap Wolves 16 and the Bellarmine Lions 3.
As South Kitsap brings out the makeshift bleachers to sit on have a group meeting. I'd like to remind you of the opportunity to get an inside look at the schools of South Kitsap School District. If this sounds interesting, please consider taking the Back to the School or Back to the Future bus tour. Every month, Superintendent Bill Lamont leads a tour through our local schools, and he even throws in a free lunch. If you'd like more information, please contact the district office at 895-3959. We'd love to have you drop by and see us. That number again is 895-3959. So far, Ryan, we've seen a dominating performance by SK on defense and offense.
But unfortunately, they've been a little too aggressive. They scored all their points, but they're getting a lot of fouls up there.
A lot of fouls, a 5-team fouls really quickly here.
And Ager Bratton already has two personal fouls against her, which she's only allowed 5, isn't she? And after 5, she'll be ejected. Hopefully that won't
5
be
in
the
for
case.
Bellarmine are Ensley, Shoop, Hester, Neary, and Hawkins. And for SK, it's Ralph, Cooper, Groves, Bowie, and Proctor. SK keeping the height in, and Bellarmine counters with number 32, Hawkins, and number 34, Ensley. Both tall bodies able to bash down low with Ralph and Cooper.
Yep.
Calling the foul on Ralph. Ralph has a smirk on her face. I don't think she believes she fouled her.
Yeah, but as I said earlier, it's what the refs see. So
It's all about the refs.
definitely, they know what they're doing though. It
Sometimes.
goes either way.
Cooper has 8 points. And that's been a nice job. She's been hitting the mid-range jumpers.
She's also been doing pretty good defensively also.
Nice job. She has half SK's points. Misses on that one. I wouldn't know for sure, but I believe that's her first miss this evening.
Yeah.
As Bowie's trying to look for the open player, is able to find Ralph down low, but she misses. Ensley with the rebound. I'd like to thank Dave Garrett for running that stat up to us.
Yeah, Dave Garrett gave us that stat about Rochelle Cooper's 8 points.
Dave Garrett does a lot of stuff for video production. Really spends too much time here.
Yeah, a little, but we need him though.
We need him.
We need Dave.
He's definitely knows everything about the technical side of this stuff.
He totally knows it all. And now the score is South Kitsap 16 and the Lions have 8 points.
Bellarmine has come out on a roll here, scoring 5 quick points.
Yeah, that's what they needed because they're closing the gap. They only got 8 more points to go till they're tying up to South Kitsap Wolves.
As Bowie steps to the line, earlier tonight she hit 1 of 2 right at the beginning of the game. Rims that one out.
Toilet bowl.
Bowie, usually a sound free throw shooter, hits the second one. So far she's popped a 500.
Very good math, Kevin. You know what you're talking about.
2 out of 4.
Yep. Did you learn that in physics class today?
No, I think I have to thank Miss Gagnes for that one.
Oh, Miss Cagnes, what a great teacher.
It's Bellarmine's ball. They will get the 1-and-1 with those 7 fouls already on South Kitsap. They've gotten that quite quickly this evening. Shoop steps to the line. Don't know quite what's wrong, what injury she has to her knee, but she's wearing a knee brace. I don't know if that
Maybe it's just for
is
looks.
detrimental to her play at all. If she still plays decent, I've never really seen her play before.
Yeah.
She still plays at her average or normal level, excuse me, not average. As she hits both of them.
So I guess that didn't. Her knee really didn't hurt her there. She still knows how to make the shots with a bum knee.
Proctor, the nice inward pass to Ralph, who misses. Cooper battles with Bowie, I believe, for the rebound.
Bowie. She tried to make the save, but she just batted it all the way out. Good athleticism by Bowie, though.
As South puts the press on once again. And Neary drives right around Bowie, finds Shoop. Timeout by Mike Allen and the SK Wolves with 6:24 left in this half, 17-12.
Yeah, Coach Mike Allen has to talk to his Wolves because their rock solid defense of the first quarter isn't lasting right anymore because they've already allowed the Lions to score a lot of more points in the second quarter.
That would be SK 17, Bellarmine 12. Really, South Coast stalled here in the second period. Bellarmine's come out firing and is able to cut this lead to 5 when it was once 13. SK has scored only 1 point here in the second period with about 2 minutes into it. As the band is playing here tonight again, makes it nice and loud in here. Can't hear Ryan talk and he can't hear me.
It's unfortunate, Kevin, but sometimes you just got to live with it. We got to hear the band because they just pump up the team and the crowd.
As number 5, Hester steps right in the way of that pass, knocks it down, and Bellarmine gets a steal. Hawkins drives, but Cooper right in their way to stop her forward motion. 3 seconds on Bellarmine, the turnover. Bowie looked around. She knew she had all ball on that one, and she thought the ref blew the whistle on her, but good thing it was only 3 seconds.
Yep. I thought it seemed like it was going to be a call on her, but it surprised me also, not just Bowie.
As Groves, near the 5-second penalty, throws it away. Bowie hustles down, is able to force the bad shot, but then gets the foul. Bowie with the foul as number 5, Elisa Hester, will go to the line.
And now it's South's 18th foul already.
18th foul and the second on Bowie.
Yeah. So it shows that the Wolves are just getting a little too aggressive and too aggressive out there. Just hacking their arms all over the place, hitting them.
Continuing right where they left off on the fouling, not in the point scoring, as they've only scored 1 point here in the second period. Kind of stalling here.
Yeah. Hopefully they can get back up to what they're doing in the first quarter, but because so far their defense really has. Actually, I don't really think it's their defense. I think it's more of Bellarmine's shooting. They're actually making their shots.
And if you remember last Wednesday's game against Lincoln, South was flat the first half, but then came out scorching in the second half and was able to beat Lincoln by a considerable amount.
Very considerable.
As Hawkins swats the ball, gets the foul called on her, as Cooper will go to the line.
Now that's Bellarmine's 3rd team foul, so they're playing a little more cautious, maybe.
And only the first on Ensley.
Yeah.
Rochelle Cooper took last year off from basketball and has come back this year. Senior year, I'm sure she wanted to go out playing basketball, especially after taking volleyball to state this year for the first time ever.
Yep, she was one of the captains, wasn't she?
I believe so. Her and
Michelle Haas, was it?
Ashley Foster.
Oh, Ashley Foster. Yeah,
I believe Ashley Foster's the other one.
And they led the Wolves to their first ever playoff berth for volleyball ever in the school's whole history. So that's pretty impressive.
Nice job. Really nice accomplishment by the seniors here as Katie Ralph gets the rebound, rips it away from Groves. Proctor brings it up. Trying to look inside to Cooper. Out to Ralph, out to Groves again for 3. Air ball this time to opposites. Yeah. Switch the last one, air ball this one.
So maybe she's got to find a happy medium where she can
rim it off.
Yep.
Rim it in, hopefully.
That's probably what's going to be next time.
Nice look by Ralph to find Proctor there. Nice shot by Landon Edwards down there to show you the nice view of the view. Nice shot of the view Katie Ralph had.
Yep, definitely. Camera people
Landon
here at
Edwards
South Kids
also
have know what they're doing.
Yeah, Landon Edwards,
They
of
can
course,
get
is the cameraman. As Groves missed the layup, but Proctor's right there to put it back in.
Very nice offensive rebound. The ball went right into her hands and just threw it right back up to get the 2 points. So now the Lady Wolves are leading 22-12. And the super fans are starting a defense chant, maybe to pump up South's defense, which has not been as effective as it was. In the
Nice
first
move
quarter.
across the lane by Hawkins, who's able to rim it in. As McCool brings it up. Nice look to find Gross, who gets fouled and gets the basket. And one. Gross will go to the line to try to add on the 24-14 lead South gets up now enjoys. The foul on number 22, Hillary Shoup.
And there are the super fans we saw for a brief moment.
Who checks out of the game with number 5, Alyssa Hester. Groves misses as it rims off. McCool up with the pressure. Another block shot by Rochelle Cooper. I believe that's her 4th as Proctor brings it up. Nice look inside by Ralph. 2 great assists in a row by Melissa McCool.
They just found a hole right in there, passed it in, and Ralph just put it up for the 2.
Bellarmine trying to penetrate, but the tall bodies of SK isn't allowing that. Another block shot by Cooper, but Ensley is right there to put it in.
Oh, very nice
Nice.
athleticism. She just
Nice
dove right in front of
hustle.
that one, man.
Nice hustle by Neary, knock it out. Then takes a seat with the fans.
Yep. A little break, you know.
Little break.
Getting tired. It's already.
She needs some restaurant quality lemonade.
Yes, she does. Little refreshment to cool her down.
As Proctor's calling for, I believe, a screen. Or actually just calling Haas to come out. Haas just checked in recently. And failed to mention her, so just mention her now. As Cooper gets the ball down low, needs some help, finds McCool. Nice tip by Cooper, keeps the rebound alive as McCool tracks it down. SK just trying to find that opening, trying to score.
Yep, just passing it around, just waiting
As
for
McCool takes it. Haas is open, drains it.
Man, call her butter because she is on a roll. You like that one,
Nice
Kevin?
drive by number 12, Neary, who is fouled. By number 22, Katie Ralph. That is her 3rd foul. She's getting up there in the foul count. As it gets quiet in here, as Neary shoots her foul shot, she rims off. Ralph comes out as Groves checks back in. And number 44, Sarah Bergford, comes in for Ensley.
Man,
Super fans trying to jinx her, but she still drains it.
they had to jinx her a little more because she drained that one, yeah.
SK really trying to find that open shot, rims it off. McCool comes hustling in for the rebound, tips it away. Proctor misses. Rebound Bellarmine. SK coming off
Oh.
2 great wins.
Oh, definitely. Especially the win over the Lincoln A's, where
That
it
was
looks like they weren't going to do that much in the first half, but then second half, wham, they just hit them. Apes didn't even expect it.
And Abe's only scored 9 points in the second half of that game as the Wolves really dominated that second half, as you mentioned, winning that game 66-25, and then 2 nights later beat the Rams of Wilson 51-35. So, you know, two nice big wins.
And hopefully they want to make another big win tonight, as we see. So now the score is 30 for the SK Wolves and 17 for the Lions.
It's about a minute here in the half. Really, defense has been the story.
Yeah.
SK Wolves able to contain Bellarmine.
No.
As the SK super fans seem to be the only fans cheering this evening.
Yeah, they definitely are, but they sure are loud.
They cheer more than the cheerleaders.
They really do. Some people say that they are trying to uphold the cheerleaders. A little wackier version of cheerleading. And definitely a little louder.
I've seen they've added a few female members this game too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's an improvement on the 5 males that were last time.
Yeah, definitely. They're growing.
Growing,
By next-
diversifying.
Yep. By next time, they're going to be huge. Hopefully. We'll see.
As Haas will throw the ball in. SK turns the ball over and it's Bellarmine's ball. No, they call the foul. Really, refs have been quite, often with that foul call this evening. And they call the foul on number 10, Melissa McCool. SK now with 10 fouls, so that's the double bonus, which means Bellarmine will get 2 shots. Misses the first
Unfortunately,
one.
they missed that one.
And rims off the second one as she misses both of the double bonus.
Really, the Lions just aren't doing that good on the free throw line, but that's one thing that they're
getting the extra opportunities, definitely, with SK being in the bonus pretty much this whole quarter.
Yeah. The Wolves are getting so aggressive; the team fouls are just building up, but unfortunately, the Lions aren't being able to score off any of those free throws.
As Lindsay Einhaus was surprised to see the ball rolling towards her, hands it to the ref, and the ref gets a little fed up. Bellarmine wasn't coming over to pass it in. He just sets it down with 5 seconds here left in the second period. SK picks up the ball. There's the end of the second period. She drains it, but it won't count.
Oh, okay, man, that was pretty loud. That scared me, man.
I wasn't even looking. I was on the crowd just erupt.
Yeah, I was looking at the crowd, and wham! They hit us with a loud cheer. So, Kevin, so far what we've seen this game is the first quarter, the South Wolves were just rock solid on the defense, not letting the Lions score that many points, but
still playing nice defense though. Little aggressive with the 10 team fouls. Right now they lead 30-17 with 30-17, 9:53 left to go before the second half starts.
Yeah. That's all right, Kevin.
It's all right.
And one thing that, unfortunately, the Wolves have been a little too aggressive, so they scored a lot of fouls against them. And also one thing, the head coach for the South Kitsap Lady Wolves is Coach Mike Allen. He's a girls basketball coach. He also does other things there at SK. When he's not responsible, he's also responsible for the vocal department here at South. And for the last 2 years, that group has performed an excellent holiday music concert called the Magical Feast. So right now we're going to take a look at that.
Mid-December at the South Kitsap Presbyterian Church heralded 3 nights of the South Kitsap High School Chamber Choir's performances of a Madrigal Feast. The show, featuring an 8-course meal, a theatrical exhibition, a puppet show, as well as a full Christmas-inspired concert, was enjoyed by over 500 people of the community.
We get rave reviews every year. People really enjoy it. They enjoy the food and they enjoy the evening, the performance. I think people have started to make it a tradition.
Even with the entire effort of the 22 members of the chamber choir, this immense endeavor required external help, including choir parents, extra students, in addition to teachers interested in the production.
Huge amounts of work getting things together for the music. We do about 28 songs in the show, and then we have a lot of parents that are involved in preparation of food. Mrs. Keene helped us out with costumes, made all of the costumes for us. It's a huge, huge endeavor. We figure there's about 30 parents involved, as well as all the kids and myself.
The dramatic aspects, including the puppet show and humorous storyline, seemed well received with laughs, claps, and cheers.
When I say knock knock, you must say, who's there? That's right.
Who's there?
The Earl.
The Earl of what?
The early to bed and early to rise and majestic digits between the eyes.
In contrast to other theatrical and musical performances of South Kitsap, the responsibilities of the Madrigal Feast was tremendous.
The amount of effort is tenfold probably. We work a lot longer to put this on just because of the immensity of the production. The atmosphere is so different from any other performance. It's not just a musical production or not just a theater production, and not either one of just those. It's the full dinner and the costuming and the setting the ambiance and getting everything prepared and setting the theater, and just it's incredible.
During the 2-hour experience, the audience was treated with a great display of entertainment. The audience's approval and praise was exhibited by a lengthy standing ovation. The holiday spirit, exuberated by the Madrigal Feast, was alive and well in the community of South Kitsap.
Teacher cutbacks.
Security, staff cutbacks.
Sport cutbacks.
Administrative cutbacks.
No new updated textbooks.
No new necessary technology.
Janitorial cutbacks.
Power will be shut down immediately after school.
Welcome back, everyone. We're just about ready to start the second half. I'm Ron McDermott, along with Kevin Nod, bringing you exciting basketball action tonight. So, Kevin, what kind of game plan do you think the coaches are putting together for the second half?
Really, both coaches are hoping to get some offense here. South really stalled in that second period, and Bellarmine's been stalled the whole game.
Yeah, definitely. They haven't been able to do too much offensively.
And just for those that weren't here, the first half scores 30-17. South Kitsap, as they set it up for offense, cross-court pass goes out of bounds.
A little too far.
Not a smart pass.
Not really. She gunned it there, man. She has a rocket for an arm.
Another turnover by South. Really, the story of the first half was the fouls by South and the lack of by Bellarmine, but yet they weren't able to score that. Weren't able to take advantage.
Yeah, they really didn't score any of their foul shots that they had. The Wolves were just sitting there, just hacking away, and unfortunately, whenever the Lions were up to the line, they choked. Balls were bouncing everywhere.
They called a foul on number 14. Rebecca Proctor, excuse me. And as Proctor brings the ball up after Bellarmine hits the basket, finds Cooper. We're getting that ball going to Cooper every play. Nice save by Page, but goes right to Proctor. Cooper with the nice mid-range jumper. She's been hitting
Nice.
those all night.
That was restaurant quality lemonade. Definitely, she drained that one. Really nice jumper there.
As Swan brings it up, as we've seen often tonight, Eggerbrotten steals the ball from her, finds Cooper, who
There we
scores.
go. Man. Holy strawberries, Batman. Are they in a jam? Man, they're getting off to a nice little roll, the Wolves, this beginning of the second half.
I believe that makes it 15 points for Cooper tonight. I went down at halftime. She had 11 at halftime. She scored 4 here so far. That's 15.
Definitely, yep. She's really, the Lions really have to think some way to stop her, man, because she's been dominant this whole game.
Groves had 7 at halftime. And for Bellarmine, Shoup and Ensley had 4 points apiece.
So really the key dominant player this evening is definitely been Rochelle Cooper. She's like the female Shaq.
Female.
Always
Yeah, but she can shoot free throws.
Yeah,
Unlike
she
Shaq.
really can. She knows
Unlike
how to
Shaq.
do it.
As Bowie gets another foul, she'll have to step out. Haas will come in for her. Haas, another senior leader of that volleyball team we mentioned in the first half that went to state for the first time.
And also she's leading the team this year probably to the basketball team rather, to a state playoff berth.
Says here, Michelle played JV ball last year and worked throughout the summer months to improve both defensively and offensively. Was able to make it to the varsity team this year as a senior.
Yep.
She doesn't start, but she brings a nice boost off the bench.
Oh, definitely, because, I mean, you need those players because the starting players definitely get tired from playing a little too much.
From running.
Yeah, from running back and forth. And those players coming off the bench, they're fresh and they can score points because they also know what they're doing. They know how to play basketball.
Eggerbrotten gets the ball at the three-point line. Doesn't want to take the shot.
Looks like she's going to make
smart
it.
Shot.
Maybe this time? No. She fumbles the ball a little.
As Eggerbrotten gets pestered, finds Proctor, who finds Haas. Another 3-point shot by Groves, 1 for 3, 2 air balls.
2 air balls, yep.
The other one an air ball kind of, but it was a swish. She went through the net. As Bellarmine comes down and scores right away.
Well, at least she's trying on those threes, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, they got a pretty good. They sort of got a little lead, so she shouldn't get too overcautious. But
as Mike Allen is trying to calm down his women, Haas travels a little excited there. Was looking for the pass and shuffled her feet as South turns the ball over again. Swan brings the ball up. Really nice matchup we've seen tonight. Swan versus Eggerbrotten. As you see them both there in your shot. Really nice job. Eggerbrotten and Swan both playing good defense tonight. Ensley with the repeated offensive rebounds, misses. But another Bellarmine player was able to scoop up the rebound and score.
Yep, the ball's going up and down, up and down, up and down, and finally it went right in. Nice quick pass. Oh, that was restaurant quality lemonade. That was beautiful.
As Paige is open, streaking down the court, Swan finds her and she's able to lay it in with the reverse.
That was really nice.
Really, both teams have come out scoring a little bit. Bellarmine hasn't been able to close the gap, though, putting on the pressure as of late. That's forced Mike Allen to use the timeout.
Yeah, he's got to talk to his girls, maybe get them pumped up and start scoring some more points.
Get them calmed down really is the key because they're seeming to force the passes a lot of cross-court passes that seem to be forced.
Yeah, they're getting a little too over-anxious.
As both teams head out on the court.
And right down.
Go ahead.
Okay, right now the score is South Kitsap Lady Wolves 34 and Bellarmine Lions 27.
Proctor almost loses it, but is able to track it down. Groves finds Ralph, who airballs. Kind of a bad pass by Groves. Kind of threw Ralph off.
Yeah.
Bellarmine gets the steal. Tries to find Paige again, but this time the play goes kaput.
Yeah, definitely, because it was a little bad pass, went off her knees, I think. And just went right out of bounds.
Ralph saw Eggerbrotten, but thought again about that cross-court pass that really is not a good pass. Finds Cooper, who drains another shot. That shot from about the foul line. Cooper's been draining all game.
Yep, they really got to stop him, man. The Lions got to do something about that because She's just hitting everything.
Swan goes right around Eggerbrotten, who makes it up and packs the shot. Nice deflection there. They give the ball to Bellarmine. Really nice hustle by Eggerbrotten there to catch up after she got burned, really.
She stole that from her. I don't even think she knew she stole it.
Another travel call on the SK Wolves.
They got to keep their feet planted because they're just sliding all over the place.
Really, I think they're a little anxious coming out here the second half.
I guess whatever Coach Allen said to them didn't work because they're still playing a little feisty.
Well, they were able to put some points on the board, which they had stalled since the beginning of the second half here. Really, that's been a theme of tonight's game: stalling on offense.
Yep.
Or great defense. It might be just great defense,
Yeah,
but I think it's really just stalling on offense.
Yeah. I'm going for the defense because both teams are just rocking each other.
Okay.
That's my theory of this game. You know more about it, though. So just listen to Kevin.
It's okay, Ryan. You're doing a nice job.
This is only my third time announcing anything, so.
Yeah, anything.
And plus, I'm not that
it's like
too
your third time watching a basketball game, right?
Yeah, I'm not too basketball savvy. Well, I watch NBA.
Well, you're doing a good. I mean,
I like watching the championship games and stuff like that.
Championship games.
And I watch March Madness. I love March Madness. I get into that. But
that's nice. So they throw you around the country watching a lot of games.
Yeah, I love it. I always get into that for some reason. And I actually know like college players' names. And
as Eggerbrotten's 3 rims out, really SK's not only hit about 1 3-pointer this evening. As Eggerbrotten steps in a couple steps and drains that one.
Very nice. She just got the shot off and perfectly just went right in there, man. No problems.
A coast-to-coast attempt by Swan.
Rims off. And Katie Ralph getting the rebound and passing it out.
Nice inside look to Cooper, who misses, but then gets the foul on her as she a little frustration maybe, trying to get that ball back after she realized she misses the easy shot.
And Cooper, so far, we've been calling her the female Shaq, and that totally looked like Shaq right there. A nice high pass, and then keeping her hands up in the air and shooting it, but unfortunately she missed, unlike Shaq.
Unlike Shaq, she didn't get away with the fouls.
Yeah. Very clever, Kevin. I like that.
How about the Super Bowl, Ryan? You gonna be watching that?
Oh, definitely. Super Bowl's out. Actually, I have to work, but
at the work, you
probably have to tape it.
Still
and then
catch it
Survivor.
though.
I gotta watch Survivor. Survivor's on after the Super Bowl.
No.
Everyone loves Survivor. You gotta watch it.
Actually, I did watch the last episode of the first one.
Yep, that's the first.
It, though.
That was the first episode I ever saw of Survivor. Was the last episode, but then I watched some of the other ones and they replayed them.
As that shot bounced up about 3 times and almost went in. Eggerbrotten brings the ball in, or excuse me, passes the ball up to Proctor, then back to Eggerbrotten. Then finds Groves, who finds Eggerbrotten that cross-court pass. Nice job there. Really ill-advised pass though, but it was a nice open lane there. I don't think there's any threat of it going.
6 seconds left on the shot clock, and there it was.
Nothing but net. Eggerbrotten. Okay, think about this. 2 3-pointers made by SK tonight. Both swishes.
Yep.
Of the about 4 misses, 3 air balls.
Yeah. There's only been one that hit the rim, and then the other one swished right in there. So only out of how many is there? 6?
Yeah.
But out of 6 shots, only 1 has touched the rim. That's kind of all the 3-pointers.
That's either a nice aim or a horrible aim.
Yeah. Because normally when you hear that, like you said, that the ball only touched 1 time out of 6 shots, and you're like, oh, that doesn't sound that good. But 2 of them were swishes, so.
Yeah. As Haas and McCool come into the game for South Kitsap. Cheerleaders trying to pump up the somewhat small crowd here this evening.
But they're getting pretty loud, especially those super fans.
Where have they come from? I never noticed them before last Wednesday's game. I didn't know they ever came to games.
I think they just sprouted up, and they definitely are expanding. So after one game, they went from 5 to what they are now. So I can't wait till next year, because maybe they can just keep going, you know. That'll be great.
As they call the foul on Page. Second team foul on Bellarmine. There's been 3 on SK so far. They've been able to keep those team fouls under wraps with about a minute here in the 3rd period. Scores 41-27 SK. Well, first half they had 5, I think it was 5 fouls by the time the end of the first period, and so far they only have 3 here.
So they've calmed down a little, but That's good for them.
Yeah. 3 is acceptable.
Yeah, that's acceptable. It's a lot
Nice
better.
inside look, but Egerbrotten misses it. And Egerbrotten picks her.
Definitely.
Another steal by
Driving up.
Egerbrotten, but then misses the layup. Nice rebound by Cooper. Nice rebound by Cooper.
There
This
we
time
go.
able to put it in.
The female Shaq gets it again. Boom, shakalaka. You like that one?
They find Shoop down low. Back to Ensley, who does travel.
I'd like to count how many times he went. Back up. There we go. Back up. Back up.
Oh, with Cooper?
Yeah, you said
I think I said it twice.
No, it seemed like you said it 8,000 times.
8,000 times.
Twice, 8,000. Well, give or take a few.
8,000, give or take. 2.
Who knows?
As McCool hands off to Egerbrotten. Nice turnaround jumper by Egerbrotten, swishes it home.
We saw that pretty clearly on our TVs right here because they had a nice shot of the ball going right through the net.
Shoop wasn't paying attention, didn't know the clock was running down, has to throw up the shot, and it misses. Score is 45-27 SK at the end of the third period. SK has really extended their lead. Nice. Go ahead.
And just a reminder, I'd like to tell you guys that as we have a break in the action, that Wolf Tracks, our student-produced magazine shows every Thursday night evening at 7:30 right here on BCAT, Channel 3 in Port Orchard and Channel 12 in Bremerton. This January edition has some great stories. Like, have you ever wondered that big metal thing, a piece of art in South Kitsap's front lawn came from? Well, you'll find out. And also, we're going to take a look at South Kitsap Winter Pep Assembly and much more on this Thursday of Wolf Tracks. It's going to be on at 7:30 on BKAT. Channel 3 Port Orchard and Channel 7, or rather Channel 12 Bremerton. Then we have the super fans and the SK cheerleaders just trying to pump
How
everyone
could you
up.
not like that cheer? That's a great cheer.
Definitely, whoever thought of it's a genius.
It's really a popular cheer with the fans. Usually you get a lot of crowd participation in that cheer.
Yeah, it's not that hard to do. It's sort of like the Macarena, I guess.
The Macarena.
What else? Some good YMCA.
Speaking of the Macarena, this week there was a lot of foreign exchange students from Costa Rica here, and they were teaching various students how to dance. If your teacher was, interested, they let you go to the theater, and you would go up on the stage, and they would teach you various steps like the mambo and
just steps from their culture, back over in what country?
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica, yeah.
Costa Rica.
How about said Puerto Rico? But that's where Ricky Martin comes from, and he knows how to shake his bonbon.
With George W.
Yeah.
George W.
I saw that in the newspaper the other day.
Bellarmine trying desperately to get some points, but turns the ball over.
And right now, the beginning of the fourth quarter, the score is 45 SK Lady Wolves and 27 for the Bellarmine Lions.
As Egerbrotten tries to shake number 12, Caitlin Neary. Egerbotten's done a nice job tonight getting that ball up court with either Swan or Neary on her. Able to find Groves, but she is swatted. McCool gets a tough rebound, finds Grove, who rims off, and McCool makes the wise decision, doesn't reach over the back.
Yeah. Very, very wise. Her mentors taught her well. Exactly.
It seemed Nicole Egerbotten's ankle bracelet seemed to come off.
I thought she was tying her shoe. Who knows what I know?
It was on the court, so the ref stopped play. Egerbrotten puts it back on as Bellarmine sets it up on offense again. Looking in the crowd down there, it seems like Ryan Cole is down there, our stud running back.
Very stud running back for the South Kitsap football team.
Of course, that would be the sport that they run the ball, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
well,
just checking.
Mainly running.
Seemed to
back,
hesitate
so.
a little bit on that, Ryan. But he did a nice job this year, setting a West Sound rushing record.
Definitely, he knows how to run the ball through every team that he played. Because he was rock solid, I thought. Because the video production team did filmed a lot of the home football games this year, and that's where I saw him all my times.
Cooper gets end one as she drains the shot but gets the foul, and she will go to the line. And here's where she's un-Shaq-like and can drain the free throws.
Yeah, she actually knows how to do it.
But speaking of the SK football team, it was something like 21 straight seasons where they've made the state playoffs. And
Yep.
nice string they got going there. Longest in
Definitely.
the state, I believe.
And also, as we're talking about strings, I'd just like to mention that last night the Wrestling Wolves of South Kitsap made their 85th consecutive league victory. So,
And they won the Narrows League with that victory.
They also
the season's
became
over now.
Narrows League champions for
4 straight
I think
years?
8th time in the year, eighth straight years.
8 straight years?
Mm-hmm.
That is amazing.
Yep, very impressive.
Nice job by Ryan's a wrestler here at SK.
Yeah,
Very nice job by you guys.
definitely.
Bring in yet another Narrows League championship.
Yep, and this is actually the last time that the Wolves are going to be in the Narrows League. There's no more Narrows League after this.
For wrestling.
Yep, for wrestling.
The other sports there will be. What league are we joining?
I'm not really sure. Actually, I have no clue.
No clue. But other sports will still be in the Narrows League.
Yes.
As there's been a lot of talk lately about Shelton joining the Narrows League.
Yep.
And they've been denied so far.
Shelton and I think Peninsula leaving, or
I don't know. I just read in the newspaper that
Yeah.
Shelton's trying to gain admittance, and so far they've been denied. As Edgar Broughton will bring the ball up. Crowd gets quiet.
very, very quiet.
Very quiet. Very
Sounds
unusual for an SK sporting event.
Yeah, usually. Yeah, I really don't know why, but girls basketball really does not get that much crowd support. But
And with the exception of maybe this year, SK Wolves women's basketball team is better than the boys basketball team, usually.
yeah, usually.
More wins. I mean, I'm not saying they could beat the boys or the boys can beat the girls, but more wins.
Yeah, but the boys basketball team are doing great this year, I could say.
This year, I think they've lost, what, twice?
Yep, they've only lost 2 basketball games, which is very unusual from last basketball teams.
As Cooper gets the lay-in, both teams have done a nice job this year. Boys have been, I don't know, I was surprised when I saw their record and they've been doing so dominantly, ranked in the state.
And another thing, knocking off the last year's state champions, Foss High School, which is very impressive.
As it's SK's ball, turnover by Bellarmine.
And I'd just like to remind you that the score is South Kitsap Wolves 48 and Bellarmine Lions 23.
Yeah, we went off on a little chat there about sports.
We didn't talk about the game that much, but of course you guys saw it.
Yeah, we don't need to be no Kevin Calabro.
Yeah, he's
Just
a
detailed.
He's crazy though. I think he's one of the best announcers.
Throws passes to Proctor. Proctor looks around. I don't know. I can't do that.
He can't. And also, didn't he do the Dream Team this year for the Olympics? I think.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I know he does some TNT games too.
Yep. But I'm pretty sure he was on the Olympic announcing team.
As Edgar Broughton shoots for 3, rims it off.
Oh, there's one. He actually
Snoop
hit
gets
the
the
rim.
rebound. What a last name, Snoop. That's a cool last name, I think.
She sounds sneaky. I wonder
As
if
Ralph-
she's related to Doggy Dog.
God.
Is it Snoop? Snoop Doggy? Ah,
Snoop
okay.
Doggy Dog. I see you're
I'll be
referring
quiet.
to. As Ralph got the rebound, had thoughts of dribbling up, then realized to give it to a guard, but SK still scores.
Talking about Snoop Doggy Dog, now the SK Super fans start chanting "Who Let the Dogs Out" by a great song by the Baja Man that we all know and love.
That we all hate. Oh, excuse me.
Oh no, everyone loves that song. It's catchy.
Yeah, everybody it just stuck in their head and then can't get it out, and that's why they hate it.
Yeah, I was watching MTV and they had the top 20 sports anthems, and that was number 1.
Number 1?
Yep, number 1 was Baja
What happened to
Man.
We Will Rock You?
We Will Rock You was like number 3 or
Aw.
it could have been 5. I think that's still the best one.
That was on MTV?
Yep.
I'll have to try to catch that sometime.
They air it all the time, so turn on MTV and you'll be sure to see it.
I'll have to catch that sometime. At number 34, Cherokee Ensley steps to the line and drains the first one.
One thing that the Bellarmine Lions really haven't done that much this evening is those free throw shots. They haven't been hitting them, but definitely she hit that one.
Second foul on number 25, Rochelle Cooper. Done a nice job tonight, scoring, rebounding, blocking shots.
She's been all around dominant.
If she cleans the floor after the game, I think she's done everything tonight.
Oh yeah, she's done it all.
As Megan the Fairy Air steps into the game for SK.
There's about 4 minutes remaining in this game so far, with South Kitsap Wolves scoring 51 points and the Bellarmine Lion having 31. I flubbed that one a little, but who cares?
Edgar Broughton stalls too long is the call. As Snoop's looking for Neary. Neary's able to step away from Egerbron and bring the ball up. Snoop open for three. Rim, and it hits the rim and bounces off.
That's pretty far.
Something we haven't seen tonight, a three-pointer hit the rim.
Yep, that's third time. Third time.
And
one. Okay.
Is number 21, Marissa Kane, is able to get the ball to go in with 3:22 left here in the fourth quarter. The foul's on number 30, LaFerriere. Her first foul. That's a 15 foul for SK. They've really been able to avoid the bonus here in the second half.
Yep, they haven't been doing as much as they were in the first half, just hacking away. They've been a little timid, but they still have been scoring points.
As Grove sits there and almost gets called for the same call Egerbron got called for last time down. But Hester's able to make the steal.
Ooh.
Gets packed by Groves.
That looked like she had a lot of ball on that one.
As Snoop's going to throw the ball in. The Ferrier tips it away, bounces to Proctor, who's going to bring the ball up.
Yeah, she saw that
Rose
one
is
coming.
open, but Proctor didn't see her, shrieking down the court. Cooper again in the post. Wants the ball, but Proctor's unable to get it. Groves tries to shoot the three again, hits rim. Cooper knocks it out of bounds. Can't believe the call, but it's Bellarmine's ball.
Yep. And the score still is 51-34 with the South Kitsap Lady Wolves leading.
As Haas comes in for Groves. They give the ball to Snoop. Haas tries to knock it away. Snoop tracks it down, needs some help desperately.
Now, really, the Lions really got to score a lot of points right now because there's only 2.5 minutes left in the whole game. So they got to start making their comeback, getting on a nice roll, streaking, getting some three-pointers. That's the way that they got to win the game. Because really, they're down by sort of a lot, but still with 2 minutes left, you still can come back pretty well.
As Bellarmine travels, SK will just trying to run out the clock here. Take some time off before they actually shoot the ball. As the super fans busting the eye of the tiger.
Yeah,
that was captivating me. Sorry, folks.
It was pretty nice. They were beating on she's using all the instruments that they have.
The bleachers.
Bleachers, their hands, and here comes the band.
Now the band wants to compete.
Yeah, the band really know what they're doing. They sound a little better, clearer, louder, definitely. Now head coach Mike Allen's just talking to his Lady Wolves, just trying to not let the Lions score any more points.
Here we go with 2:07 left here in the fourth quarter. SK Wolves will try to come out and really hold on to the 17-point lead they have right now. A big deficit for Bellarmine to overcome.
Yeah, but still, I think there's plenty of time to come back. They just got to get in a nice streak and just keep stealing the ball and toss it in the basket.
Egerbron finds Cooper. Nice look by
Shacking it up.
Egerbron.
Wow, that was restaurant quality lemonade, man. She shacked it up there again.
Another rendition of Eye of the Tiger as number 30, Tiana Dixon, excuse me. Passes out as the shot rims out. That was close.
Very close. Toilet bowl in and out.
Rims around the toilet bowl.
Yep.
Ball goes out. It'll be SK ball. As number 44, Lonnie Tostin. And number 4, Stephanie Robinson checked into the game. Both players played for JV earlier this evening. And getting a little varsity time.
Very nice varsity time. It's good because just make sure that the team will be better next year because they know how varsity games go because they're a little more intense because the other teams are fighting.
As South trying to look for the open shot. Ball goes out of bounds. as Tostin Rude touches the ball, the refs say, and the ball will go to Bellarmine. Watching the JV game earlier this evening, I was really impressed by the play of number 22, Sharon Daly of the SK Wolves. She did a nice job earlier this evening. She scored the tying basket at the end of regulation to force the game into overtime.
So really, it's looking like she's going to be a key player probably for the varsity Lady Wolves in years to come.
It seemed like she had the good right, which is her natural hand, and she had a nice left too. Was able to drive around the defenders, hustling, dove after balls left and right. Just a really nice hustling. It really impressed me with her play.
Sounds like an athlete.
Next year she should be a nice player for the SK Wolves.
Just take the place of Rochelle Cooper maybe, or
actually she's a guard. Cooper's
so it doesn't matter.
I see what you mean as a leadership role, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Will she be a senior next year? I don't know that much about
she'll be
her.
a junior.
So she's a sophomore this year. I can do my math.
As Robinson turns the ball over, number 5, Hesser will pass it in with about 45 seconds left. The score is 53-34 SK.
So really, it's looking like the Lions really can't totally come back, but they can make it a little closer.
As number 30, Dixon, will go to the line. Fouls on number 30, Megan LaFerriere. So 30 fouled 30, and 30 went to the line.
Yep. And the Bellarmine Lions have 36 points.
They will call the charge on Robinson. Her
Wow,
second turnover since entering the lineup. And she is down.
Yep.
You don't like to see this, in a game that has become blowout status.
You really don't want to see your players getting hurt because
with about 30 seconds left in the game, I mean, you put a player in who played JV, getting her some varsity time, and you just don't want to see her get hurt.
Yep, it's unfortunate.
As the whole crowd quiets down, they don't like to see a player injured. It's not good. You don't wish it upon opposing players. You don't wish it upon players you hate. You don't like to see people get hurt.
No, not at all, because they're athletes. They're just out there playing the game,
Trying hard. And there you see Robinson. At least she's conscious. Yeah.
Looks a little dazed, but
dazed maybe.
Hopefully she can get back out there.
Who are you? I am Batman.
Okay. Seems kind of weird. We're like the only two people talking, it seems like.
Yeah. In the whole building.
Yep.
Seriously.
I swear. She walks off.
The crowd cheers Robinson as she walks off. Bowie's the first to meet her, saying, nice hustle.
Definitely.
Good thing she doesn't seem seriously hurt.
Yeah, she
That'd
could walk
quite
out
a downer
there.
on the wind.
She wasn't limping at all. Maybe she just got, I think she probably lost her wind. Got hit in the stomach, maybe.
They call the foul on number 32, Leah Kendrick, another JV player getting some varsity time this evening. Number 30 will go to the line again, Dixon. Foul, and that is the second foul on number 32. I'll look her up again, Leah Kendrick. Short-term memory loss.
They missed it, but put it right back up.
As Bellarmine tracks down the ball again, but then throws it away. Haas gets it, and most likely not going to be too much hustle, but she loses the ball.
Seems a little angry over that
Haas
call,
with a little spike of the ball.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that. You don't want to get a T.
No, not at all, because it's really not worth it. Just keep your anger inside and play it in the game. That's one thing. It's positive.
Hester drains the shot from the baseline.
Lions are on a little roll right now, aren't they?
0, and there's the end of the game. But SK wins 53-40. Improves the record to 13-3. Nice job, and that is 9-1 in the Narrows League.
Yeah, that's really good. Most likely they're pretty much guaranteed almost a playoff berth, aren't they?
I'm not quite sure, but that should be close to Narrows League championship. 9-1
really, yeah.
record.
Because that's what they probably are leading the Narrows League. And another thing, because first half was mainly South. First half was slow, but South was just laying on the defense.
It seemed like each quarter, both teams stalled into the fourth quarter. SK ran away with it.
Yeah, definitely. Just they're up a little too high, and Bellarmine could not come back. Well, guys, we'd just like to thank you for joining us here at South Kitsap High School for this Lady Wolves basketball game. And we also like to thank for all the students in the video production program that made it here at South Kitsap. And again, the final score was the South Kitsap Lady Wolves beating the Bellarmine Lions. So long, everybody, from South Kitsap High School.